friend Avonte Maddox. Good morning, Avonte.
Good morning.
Good morning, man. Hey, first off, how are you? How's treatment coming along? How you feeling? How's the ankle and all that?
Treatment's going well. Every day attacking it, and hopefully I can be back out there on Sunday via C.
I know you said a week or two. Obviously, this is going into the third week of the injury. So, are you pretty optimistic that you'll be out there on Sunday?
We need you, Avonte.
Hello.
Yeah, we got you, man.
Yeah, you woke up. Yeah, what did you say?
I said, are you pretty optimistic that we'll be out there on Sunday? That you'll be out there on Sunday?
I've been taking steps forward in the weight room. Training room. So, I'll be attacking the field this week, and then we'll see how I feel on Sunday. So,
all right.
Hopefully, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you know what? Hopefully, you are, because we miss
yes,
you.
Sir.
So, you're at home watching this Steelers game, right? Didn't make the trip?
No, I didn't make the trip. I wish I could.
Okay.
My college, but my old stomping ground.
Of course,
I didn't make the trip.
Of course. So you're going out there. You're seeing the play unfold. First off, the defense, they come out there with Nate Gary covering Chase Claypool, who had already had 3 touchdowns in the game. We notice what we would identify as a mismatch with a linebacker in general being on a wide receiver, but this particular case, it seemed a little bit more obvious considering the day Claypool had been having. What did you see play out on that particular play?
I'm not really sure. I haven't watched the film. It could have been a lot of variables. It could have been a lot of checks. They probably see something that they like and check to it while we was in a certain defense. So I still have to watch the film. Today we go over the film and we had talked about it. So, unfortunately we didn't want the linebacker on him. He was having a hell of a day, but we got to watch the film and see what happened there.
Well, let me ask you this: in any situation where you might see a mismatch, Is there a pecking order of timeout calling in that situation where it might be Doug Peterson calling it? Is there a situation where Jim Schwartz might call it, Rodney McLeod, Nate Gary, or is it only up to Doug Peterson?
Anyone can call a timeout, if you see it. But like I said, I wasn't there, so I don't really know what had happened. I'm just watching it from the screen. I can't judge from the screen when I don't know the call or nothing like that. So. Right. I'll definitely watch it today. We're going over it today, so I'll know about it today.
Avonte, I read a stat earlier today that somebody put out there, and it amazed me, that 28.2% of the rushing yards against you guys has come from either wide receivers or tight ends. That just jumped out at me, and I'm wondering, what is your guys' philosophy on, the little end arounds or the jet screens that we see, jet sweeps that we see with other teams so often against you?
We pride our defense in stopping and run. Schwartz says that every time we step in meetings, we're a stop and run team, and Doug. And, when it comes in, they're not running in the middle to our big guys. They're clogging the holes up, and, we're stopping them from running, so they have to do other things by, getting the ball out on the perimeter. And, that we know that's coming, so, we just got to be more disciplined, and that makes our corners tackle. So, our DBs tackle. So we just got to see what these guys are running and, keep them from getting so many yards when they're running these end around, and these sweeps have good eyes and things like that.
We're talking to Avonte Maddox right now, courtesy of Sky Motor Cars and SkyMotorCars.com. We've talked about turnovers being an issue, not forcing them. It seems like you guys started to be able to do that. Also, getting after the quarterback didn't happen so much in this game against the Steelers. But now it seems like penalties are rearing their ugly head. 9 penalties in this game, 8 of them defensively. After a game like that where penalties become an issue, what happens in that following week of practice? What's the message that gets driven home to try to correct that?
Well, first I want to say some of them penalties wasn't there.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right, Avonte.
Avonte, I'm honestly...
I gave them a score, I believe.
Wait,
some of them penalties.
Say that one more time, I'm sorry?
Some of them penalties, they got a free touchdown from them. But,
I don't disagree.
But, so, going to practice, we pride ourselves on being a less penalty team. That plays a big part because it takes over the field position, and field position is a big part in the game. So... we want to be as disciplined as we can on defense. Stop the little penalties. Save as many yards as we can. Same as on offense and special teams, no penalties, so we can keep pushing down the field.
And I'll say this much because I know you can't say this as specific, but I'll say it: that Darius Slay pass interference, the first one that basically gave them 7 points right out of the gate, that was Bush League. I don't want to get you in trouble, but I know you and I are on the same page. Avonte, I got to ask you about this because it goes with a guy that you might see in practice, and that's a guy that we just started seeing. in Travis Fulgham, who was just all over the football field. Doug was talking yesterday about that guy's mentality in practice. Is he somebody that you noticed from Jump Street when he came out here? What have you seen behind the scenes from Travis Fulgham?
Oh yeah, for sure. The kid, he's a hard worker. Like when he first got here, he was going up against the first team, our defense, and he was challenging me and Slay every single day, and I was like, man, keep going. Like you're good, and he's working hard. Weight room, on the field, film room. The catches he made on Sunday, the same catches he make at practice. And, you notice it. He sticks out at practice. Every day he's giving us a great look, and I'm just happy that he's getting the opportunity, to show his skill on the field right now on Sundays. And, he's definitely putting his best foot forward, and, he's giving it his all. And I'm, hope he keep it up and proud of him.
Avonte, you used a term earlier in this interview that we keep hearing more and more, and it's have good eyes, and it's talking about the defense being able to see stuff. Has this time off, I asked you a similar question a few weeks ago, and I'm anxious to hear, has this time off allowed you to kind of look at the game a little bit differently from the sidelines and maybe help you have better eyes?
Yeah, definitely. It's like kind of like watching film, during the game while it's going on. So, while I'm there watching the game, I'm calling out different defenses we can be running, and, I'm going over it before they hike the ball, my responsibility. So it definitely can help you with eyes and, watching and see what teams are doing to attack you more and, like you said, getting out on the perimeter on runs and things like that. But, definitely a tool to use when you're at home and not playing is to watch and get better eyes that way.
I know as fans and as media members, we're looking at this season and we're thinking, wow, going into Week 6, the Eagles – they have one victory. The Eagles have one victory right now, but you guys still very much have a shot at winning this division right now, and by some accounts are the favorites to win this division. How much does that help you guys get maybe extra life as the season goes on, knowing hopefully your best football is still in front of you, and the division is still very much up for grabs?
No, definitely. It keeps motivation. It keeps you going. You're still playing for something. You're not just out there playing, no matter what your record is. But, our goal is to go 1-0 each week. That'll help us get better. That'll help us get forward, take one step forward to the, becoming the first in division. So we got to keep competing, every day, no matter what's happening and what's happening in the past. We got to move on to next week and keep going.
Well, we're hoping that you make your return to Lincoln Financial Field and to the Eagles secondary this weekend, and we're also hoping possibly fans make their return to Lincoln Financial Field. That announcement,
that'd be nice.
Yeah, I was just going to say the announcement's supposed to come later today. How much would you love to be, for your your first game back after missing 2 with the injury? How great would it be to have fans back as well?
Yeah, that'd be nice. I missed the first game we had that had fans there, period. So, my first game would be with our fans, and that'd be nice. That bringing more energy into the stadium, so it just won't be dull out there. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to that if they let us have fans.
Did any of your teammates, did you guys have any conversations about just having, I think it was just a little less than 5,000 fans at Heinz Field on Sunday, what impact that had on kind of the mindset going into it?
Yeah, that actually was, saying we're going to see how I feel with fans. And, I wasn't out there, so today I'll ask you guys how it was. But, like I said, looking forward to our fans. Even if we have 5,000, I'm pretty sure it sounds like it's way more than that. So,
absolutely. Now you mentioned, your old stomping ground there in Pittsburgh. Can I ask you a question about Pittsburgh in general?
Yeah.
Is Primanti Brothers overrated?
I actually like it. It's not
really?
too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. It could. You could say it could be overrated, but I wouldn't get it every day. I would say that.
All right, then I have to jump on that. Are Philly cheesesteaks overrated?
No, they're not overrated either.
Boy.
Boom.
They're pretty. I like chili cheesesteaks. I really haven't Philly cheesesteak. I haven't really had that many before I got here actually. So, I could say that's a meal I eat every day. Every other day, but pretty good. I haven't had one in a long time actually. After I think about it, I might have to go get one.
It helps heal ankles.
Heals ankles.
Yeah, give it a try.
You have to get one.
I was going to say, right now with cardio being probably on the back burner, I wouldn't go after the cheesesteak just yet. I'd back out. But the last thing for you, Avonte, when you watch really everything that's unfolding in front of you here, and you watch the way that this defense has started forcing turnovers a little bit last week, and then started to get after the quarterback, and then it kind of comes to a halt. Is there a way that you guys can find that motivation again to maybe be more aggressive defensively like you were at the end of last year where it seemed like more blitzes were being dialed up?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We definitely started to create turnovers, and, that's a good sign. That's what we need to get the ball back to our offense. So, being aggressive, that creates turnovers. That gets the quarterback rattled, and, you got that big up front line for us, working hard every single day and, coming in and out of the game with new guys, fresh guys. So, keeps the pressure on the quarterback, and that makes us good.
All right, and last one for you. It's a personal question. Have you ever forgotten your wallet?
You said what?
Have you ever forgotten your wallet?
Yeah, I actually have. That's the worst feeling ever. I hope you guys didn't do that.
No, it happened to one of us recently. A guy was trying to pay for a haircut and didn't have it. What was the situation you were in where you did the pocket pat and you realized you didn't have it?
The pocket pat. So I was going through a toll, and I was paying for it. And when I was going through it, I had tapped on my pocket and I didn't fill my wallet. I said no, and I asked him, could I just go through for free? They said no, you got to go through and get a ticket. I said, oh my God, okay.
Avonte, we got to work on getting you Easy Pass, brother.
I know, right?
Hey, Avonte, we're really hoping we get you back on Sunday. I know the defense could certainly use you, and I look forward to talking to you again next week. Hopefully, you're obviously going up against the Ravens, MVP. That's got to be first and foremost on your mind.
Yeah, that's pretty great quarterback. He can use his arm, he can use his legs, make it a challenge for the defense. But, we're looking forward to it this week. And we're going to get in this film room, watch him, see how he moves in the pocket, be the best way to contain him.
All right, well, we'll be hoping that you're out there on the football field looking to stop him as well. Avonte, thanks so much, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Avonte Maddox joining us right there.
Mark Farzetta with Bob Cooney and Jamie Lynch. Mornings on 97.5 The Fanatic. Philadelphia.